Job, hope restored. This is the fourth video in this series. I loathe my very life. Therefore, I will give free rein to my complaint and speak out in the bitterness of my soul. That's Job 10:1. You're familiar with the book of Job and the story of Job, a real man that lived and experienced all these calamities. Okay? And so Job lost hope in God. Now, this is interesting that I say that, right? Because he did say, I will trust in him even though he slay me. But as far as his own very life, he must have lost hope because it didn't seem like anything good was going to happen here. It went from bad to worse. You know the story, right? Everybody, all his wealth, all his children, and even his health was on the brink, but God wouldn't let the devil take his life. But he was covered in boils. He was a mess. And three of the four friends really didn't give good advice. They should have been quiet, like I've said before. I mean, it would have been better, right? They say you must have sinned. And all this did not happen because Job sinned. It did not. It happened for other reasons that Job was never told. Okay? So Job lost hope in God, but God restored his family, his health, and his wealth. He also said, that which I feared has come upon me. So he used to pray every day. I don't think he caused it because he was afraid of what would happen. He prayed for his children that they wouldn't sin, that bad things wouldn't happen to them. But they did have bad things happen to them, but it wasn't for the reason of what Job thought. Okay? So everything gone, depressed, destitute, things really bad. I don't know if you've had situations like that in your life where you have been leveled down to the point of like in dust and ashes and lost everything and were on the brink of just let me die. As a matter of fact, the wife of Job said, just curse God and die. And he wasn't going to do that, but he was in bad shape, right? And, there are things in life that happen to us that will bring us to the brink of that point where it's hope is elusive. Although you know about God, your hope that the situation is going to be fixed or remedied wanes. Okay? So he had the three friends, but the young friend was closest to what God would say in the end. He was the one who said, basically, this is what I get out of it. God will do what he wants to do, and he didn't say that you must have sinned, Job, like the other three, right? So he's the one, that stated he would trust in God even though God would slay him. This is Job, right? So, and then at the end of the book of Job, God talks, okay? And Job is humbled and he's restored, okay? Literally, he's restored. But when the Lord said, okay, brace yourself as a man, Job must have thought, uh-oh, here it comes, right? But God asked Job all these questions, basically saying, who are you to question? But we can't question. God can handle it. But Job, anyway, that's what he did. God, asked him all these questions, which Job couldn't answer. And Job repented in dust and ashes for that. So he defended his righteousness, but he wasn't sinning to get to what happened to him. Completely wiped out to the point of almost death, everything gone. Job, hope restored. God bless you.